Sky here with Design to Sell, and today I am with two of my favorite people, Brandon and Angie Olson, who have Lucky Little Learners. They recently just purchased this new building at 907 Washington Avenue, where we are doing an amazing transformation. And I just want them to introduce themselves and tell you what Lucky Little Learners is.
Hi, I'm Angie. I own Lucky Little Learners, and I was a former teacher. I taught kindergarten, first and second grade, and that evolved into Lucky Little Learners. Started making curriculum while I taught, and now I make curriculum for other teachers. So.
I'm Brandon. I'm Angie's husband, and I take care of the HR, bookkeeping, and any kind of construction project that is needed around this place. So.
Which is so true, because we've got a really cool plan falling into place where now they've actually knocked down some walls. This was a hair salon right before they purchased it. So our plans entail doing a really cool booth setup right along this wall here. It's going to be an 11-foot long booth. We've got some 2x6s that'll go up the wall and then out into the room that'll be suspended. Brandon's got a plan on how he's going to suspend that, so don't go too far now, Brandon.
Yes.
Come back over here. Tell us what the plans are to suspend this ceiling that we've got.
Thankfully, from the suspended ceiling, we still had some anchor points that held that up. So we're thinking of just reusing those anchor points and letting that suspension, the new suspended ceiling, hang from that.
So we're going to use super fun colors. Angie, tell us a little bit about the mood board that you sent me of the visualization of kind of the feeling and the vibe that you wanted this space to look like.
Yeah, so I actually had found some inspiration from a mixture of a Twitter office and Google office, I think it was.
Perfect.
And it was kind of a retro industrial vibe. It's got some oranges and some greens, little black accents.
We definitely brought in some fun colors. That's the best part about doing commercial spaces, is it doesn't have to be like an everyday house. We've got some bright oranges, some fun greens. The back wall, straight back, will be all green. And this whole space will be about a 10-foot table with 3 drop-down pendant lights. One other thing I do want to mention about this amazing booth area, which is probably the main focal point, I would say, of this entire office space, is that they're going to be doing an electric fireplace in the back of that booth as well. So there'll be a booth and an electric fireplace. That's just going to help cozy up the space and give us some really great ambiance. So they've seen the whole mood board, they fell in love with it. What is your favorite part of about the entire design mood board?
My favorite part is all of the light wood accents. When I went to Sky and asked her to work her magic, I said, I don't know how to make this happen, but I like linear wood accents. And so the design that she came up with was amazing, and I cannot wait to see it in person.
This phase is actually the worst phase. It's the demo phase, and thankfully we're almost at the end of it. I like seeing the project come together gradually as it starts to take shape. That's always fun to see each day as you progress and get closer to that final image. So.
All right, so follow us back this way for more. So now we're standing in the back part of the office. A couple more things on their wish list item. Angie came with this amazing idea to knock down these walls and do a full glass walled office, so that when she's sitting in the office, the light can shine all the way through. Not only that, it also is going to make the space feel bigger in here. And I'm very excited for your office. There's a really cool grid pattern on the ceiling in here too. And we've got some gorgeous Cambria countertops that are not only going to be on the top desk, but also waterfall down to the floor.
This is our kitchen area here. Thankfully there's already plumbing in the area, so we can just kind of take that out and relocate it over. So a kitchen, very simple kitchen sink here. A little coffee bar over along this wall. I think we're going to actually accent the middle with some bricks, so that's going to kind of bring the whole space together.
Yeah, we forgot about telling you guys about the brick. So we've definitely got some amazing brick that's going to be along the whole long wall here in the office, but then accentuated around this bathroom and the little job that we have over here. So that brick is really just going to give us that downtown urban vibe. So follow us on this journey with Lucky Little Learners as we transform their new office space into their dream office space right here on Washington Avenue.